Good evening, Gooners. Good evening, football fans, and welcome along to game week 3 of the preview show for the weekend's football games. And we'll talk about last week's results as well. Some good, some bad, right, Mr. Tom? Some bad, yeah. But anyway, let me introduce my guest first before we carry on with what we're here to do. My right hand man, Richard. How you doing, bro?
Very good, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, mate. Always good to be on here with you guys. You're a great bunch of guys. I love you all. And my cat has decided to join us. So, Samantha, can you get him, please? Thank you. Dan, hello, mate. Sorry, my cat is just meowing his tits off here. Sorry, mate. How you doing, Dan?
Even and I'm in it. I feel very grateful. Even your cat said they up to us all. So, yeah, I felt well. How are you?
Yeah, good. I'm good. I'm good, mate. I think you did. I think you did. I think you just wanted to say hello to you all. That's what it was.
Yeah.
There we go. And of course, we have the legend, the Leeds legend, the man, the myth, the knowledge. Is there any more you want me to add, Mr. Tom?
I don't know if I'll pay for the rest of it, but yeah.
The absolute pinnacle of wrestling knowledge, Mr. Tom. How you doing, mate?
I'm okay, thank you. I hope you yourself, Des.
I'm good, mate. And thanks for being
Dan
here.
as well, of course.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
How are you all doing?
Yeah, we're good. Right, let's crack on with this, guys. So I'm going to give you a quick review of the weekend's games. So Chelsea smashed West Ham 5-1. Man City lost to Tottenham 2-0. I must admit, I didn't see that coming. Bournemouth beat Wolves 1-0. Burnley beat Sunderland 2-0. Brentford beat Villa 1-0. Arsenal beat Leeds, sorry, Mr. Tom, 5-0. Crystal Palace and Forest drew 1-0. Everton beat Brighton 2-0. That was a surprise to me. I thought Brighton would absolutely walk that, to be honest with you. Fulham and Man United one each. And then Newcastle, Liverpool 3-2. Do you guys want to have a quick chat about those games? What surprised you? What didn't surprise you? I'll start with you, Mr. Tom, I think. I'll start with you, mate.
Sorry, did you say Leeds lost 5-0 to Arsenal?
I believe that's what I read, mate. Yeah, sorry, that's definitely what I read.
Sorry. I haven't followed with the football news since last week we were here, so I didn't know that happened.
Have you been in hiding, mate? Have you?
That's shocking. I can't believe that happened. I mean, I saw West Ham were losing 5-1. I was thinking I'd hate to be in those guys' shoes, but you know.
Yeah. I've got to say though, Mr. Tom, I've got to say in your defence, mate. If your lad had scored that header that Raya saved, it could have been a different game. So, you know, but it's all ifs, buts and maybes, isn't it? You know?
Well, it's a good point. Because whether you understand the science of it and all this, but there is a variant of Earth out there, a different timeline, a different planet where Stroik's header does go in and then Leeds then spend the next hour defending for their lives
Parking the
successfully.
bus. Yeah.
And we win 1-0, and basically I'm not on that planet, but I would have wanted to get off of it. Just out of sheer shock, but still, just no. I've got no excuses. There's nothing I can say. The fact of the matter is, my team went there, in my opinion, very naively defended at the start. Then it sort of got a little bit better. Then we had the chance, and I was thinking, if we can get to half time and it stays 0-0, even at 1-0 is fine. But the second goal killed it.
Yeah.
Killed it.
Yeah, it really did, mate. And Gyökeres's goal was amazing, I thought. But I'm going to be slightly biased there, aren't I? So yeah. Any other games that surprised you result-wise, though, Mr. Tom?
I was surprised that West Ham shipped 5 at home.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've not got an excuse of they won a European trophy a couple of years ago. What's their excuse for shipping 5 at home to Chelsea?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Out of the Conference League winners.
I mean, at the moment, they're looking like relegation, aren't they? But there we go.
They do, but, you know, very early days, of course. But other than that, I can't really think of anything other than Manchester United making me laugh.
Yeah. Dan, let's come to you, mate. let's talk about your Forest match. It was 1-1 in the end, wasn't it? Are you happy? Are you happy with the point, or was you expecting more?
I was going into it thinking we get a point because obviously Selhurst Park, we all know how difficult it can be going there. So, I mean, we could have been 2-0 down at half time if Palace took the two chances. Well, they took one of them, but if they scored the other one, second half, it was just a totally different team. He scored that really good goal by Hudson Doyle, but that ball from Doyle was just utter filth. Like, and you know what? You could tell Palace were tiring that they played that first night game because we just stepped up a day or two. You know what? If our Lord Jesus put that ball in the back of the net, that would have it would have been contended for the whole of the season. But unfortunately, he didn't. And I felt that after the game, that could have won it, could have lost it, but a point, probably a fair point overall, especially knowing that we have got West Ham on Sunday down there. But I mean, I know we'll go into that a lot more later on. But yeah, I mean, we haven't lost it, but it's a point away from home. And they always say, if you get a point away from home and pick up wins at home, you'll be looking like a really good top half team.
Fair point. Any other games? Any other games, mate, that surprised you?
The Brentford game. I didn't think Brentford would have snatched the 1-0 win. I'm a bit surprised on that one. Burnley beating Sunderland after last weekend. I think them two were more shock ones. Spurs beating Man City was one of them ones where I think Spurs might have done it, but City didn't turn up. And that Conference League derby between Chelsea and West Ham, I thought I called it Conference League derby. I think shipping 5 in at home, I know I've seen Forest do it before, but especially for West Ham, it's absolutely appalling. Looking at a relegation team at the minute.
Yeah, I would agree. Richard, what do you want to say? Let's start with you with the Arsenal Leeds game. What do you want to say about that one, mate?
Well, we got job done. We had to win, and we did it in the end with a little bit left over, didn't we? Some got it off with our regular set piece, and from that moment we once that second goal went in, we were looking quite comfortable, and it was get the job done, get out of there. Unfortunately, a couple of injuries, but they happen in football. Can't be out, but we've got a big enough squad to deal with that. Or that is what we're led to believe.
Well, we're led to believe we've got the depth now, haven't we? So we'll see. Yeah, like you say, we'll see. Any of the other results surprise you, mate?
Yeah, the Brentford Aston Villa one, Burnley Sunderland, and I think the Fulham one as well. The Everton Brighton one. I mean, I expected Brighton to get something out there, but fair play to Everton. They looked a lot better than they on the opening weekend against Leeds. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tend to agree.
I don't think there was any others for City.
Yeah. I'm going to tend to agree with you guys. It's the ones that did surprise me were the ones you've all said, and obviously the Arsenal game. The result was a great result. Leeds. It was a welcome to the Premier League game, I think. If you know what I mean, Mr. Tom, would you agree?
Well, I thought Richard was overly generous in his description of my team. Basically, because when he was like, what he should have said is that Arsenal actually flattened Leeds United on Saturday night. But he was very generous, and I'm sat there thinking he should be really sarcastic and say they just squeezed past us. Just casually squeezed past us on Saturday evening. It's like, very kind of you. But no, in all seriousness, I've already forgotten about it. I even forgot it happened, in all truth, because I thought I was Ray Charles watching it. Anyway, no, in all seriousness, because my team have got bigger problems because we lost to the children of Sheffield Wednesday last night.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, you did. Yeah.
It was penalties, though, wasn't it, Mr. Tom?
We lost 3-0 with a penalty shootout. 3 misses.
Did at the weekend? I've got one question, Mr. Tom. At the weekend, did Lucas Perry? Did he leave his hands in the dressing room?
I think it's just I do believe we are just cursed. We cannot have a good goalkeeper. We just can't, no matter who the goalkeeper is, like all their talent just evaporates as soon as they touch the grass.
Right, we're gonna stop Mr. Tom's pain now. We're gonna move on to the games that are coming up this weekend. All right, but before you do, don't forget, please give us a like, hit that subscribe, hit the bell notification to get all the content that we're putting out here in the North Bank. And so yeah, let's move to. Just let me slide it down a little bit. Where are we? Week 3. Here we go. So we're going to start with Chelsea Fulham. Richard, I'm going to let you go first, mate. Chelsea Fulham. What's your thoughts and what's your prediction, mate?
Home comforts for Chelsea, 3-0.
That's short and sweet. Thanks for that. Right, we'll go clockwise. Mr. Tom, your thoughts on that one, mate?
I've got Chelsea to comfortably win 2-0.
Okay. Dan, what's your thoughts, bro?
Me personally, I think 2-1 Chelsea. I think Fulham might score, but I think Chelsea should have enough to beat them.
Okay. What's your score then, bro?
2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea. Oh, so it's left to me. Yeah, Chelsea, but I think they might just scrape it 1-0. I'm going to go 1-0 Chelsea. I just want to say hello to a couple of guys. Good evening, Emerson, and good evening, BX Gunner. Thanks for joining us in the chat. And obviously, Dan, thanks for joining us in the chat, mate, as well as being on the screen.
I thought I'd get involved in the chat as well.
That's cool, mate. That's cool. Right, so that was pretty short and sweet on that one. People didn't really have much to say, no? Okay. So we'll go for the next one. Let's see. Wolves Everton. Wolves Everton. We'll start with you, Mr. Tom.
Let me have a look at what I got, because I did get the message earlier in the day, and that's when I started pre-planning for this. But so what game are you talking about?
So I'll rephrase. It was Wolves Everton, mate.
Wolves Everton. I've got that as a 1-1 draw.
A 1-1 draw, right? Do you want to break it down a little bit? Is Greenish
making crank up? Yeah, I've looked at the stats obviously, and Everton are basically they're flying after their home win, which I did call the 2-0 win. If you didn't know it, Dan, hopefully.
Yeah,
yes,
Richard's
I did note it down.
Richard's writing the all down, mate. He likes keeping records, does Richard?
I just had a feeling that, although everyone did say that Everton weren't going to win, that because the Brighton were going to punish them, but I was sitting there thinking, no, they are going to bust their asses to make sure they get the first goal and win in their home stadium. And I was just glad that we weren't the victims of it.
Yeah,
we got to become your first victims. But anyway,
Mr. Emerson saying an Everton win on that one, mate. Right, starting with Mr. Tom. Dan, your thoughts on it, mate?
I'm just looking at the stats from this season, from this game, and Everton not conceding much. The Wolves are, so I can see it being quite a comfortable Everton win. So I reckon 2-0 Everton.
Okay, nice one. You got that one written down, Rich?
Yeah.
What are you going for then, Rich?
I've gone for a ball draw, 0-0. I just these two teams are pretty die going forward, and defensively they don't normally concede much, but I just don't. To me, it's got a 0-0 written all over it.
Right, okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, I would agree. I think it's got a 0-0 written all over it as well. Probably for the same reasons you. It's going to be boring. Everton have got to really sort of step up, I think. And Wolves, I don't know. They're actually saying that. I said 0-0, didn't I? But saying that, they've just come off a win, haven't they? In the Carabao, haven't they? So they might have.
Wolves, yeah, they won 3-2 last night.
They might have winabouts. Do you know what? I'm going to change. Sorry, Rich. I'm going to change it. I'm going to go 1-0 Wolves, mate. 1-0 Wolves.
That's not a problem. I've got an erasable pen.
That's good. Hello, Sir Digby Chicken Caesar. He gets in some chats, this Digby Chicken Caesar, you know. Right, so we'll move on to the next game, guys. Here we go. We've got Tottenham Bournemouth is the next one on my list. So, Richard, I think I'll start with you this time.
I think this will be quite an entertaining game, and because it's at home, I'm giving it a 3-2 to
3-2
Spurs.
Spurs. Right.
I think, yeah, I think both teams will concede, but both teams can score as well.
Right. Okay. All right. Dan, you can go next, mate. Let's mix it up a little bit.
I mean, going off what Rich said, I completely agree. I think both teams can score. I think, yeah, fair enough, Spurs haven't conceded yet this season, but they haven't really been tested against any reasonable. I mean, they had it against City, but they proved that. But I think Bournemouth just got that bit more of attacking threat where they are more. They know how each other play. Whereas this City, they're still quite new to each other. So I think this will probably be the biggest test. So I'll probably go 3-2 Spurs as well, just because I think this probably be the biggest test. Just going off, Bournemouth been together a lot longer than City.
Yeah, do you mean Spurs?
Yeah, Spurs,
Yeah.
man. I think
All
me
right.
on his toes.
It's all right, no worries. Mr. Tom, your thoughts on it, mate?
My thoughts are it's actually similar to Mr. Richards. I've got written down Spurs 3, Bournemouth 2.
Oh, so you're all in agreement, yeah?
Yeah. 5
All
goal
right.
thriller.
Have you lot had a meeting before the show?
Yeah, we all got that WhatsApp group.
yeah. Let me see. Semenyo's doing well at Bournemouth. Tottenham have obviously played well in the last 2 games. Thomas Frank has absolutely turned them around, doesn't he? This is a hard one. I want to say 2-2. Bournemouth Tottenham, Richard, I think.
Okay, that's fine.
Because going back to the Liverpool match with Bournemouth, they came back against Liverpool really well. And it was only the last 5 minutes where they messed up, really. I was hoping that one was going to end a 2-2, but I'm going to go 2-2 Tottenham, yeah. I think that's the result of that one. Emerson's gone for a Tottenham win, guys. So, you know what I mean? That's what he's going for. Okay, but what's next? We've just done Tottenham. It's Man United, Burnley, guys. Mr. Tom, Man United, Burnley, mate.
I don't like giving them this, but being objective, they should comfortably win it and it be 3-1. And I'm giving Burnley a goal because I don't like Manchester United.
Okay, that's good enough reason as any, isn't it? Richard?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going Man United home win. I've done 2-1 because I think Man United are poor at set pieces and Burnley will do them at a set piece. But I think they'll just have enough. And Bremo and Cunha have been knocking on that door, and I think they'll take the weekend to break their duck.
Okay. I just want to mention as well before I go to Dan, the penalty by Bruno at the weekend. I believe it still hasn't come down yet. So,
Now, I think he's getting to the moon.
yeah, somewhere in space, orbiting the Earth as we speak. Yeah. Go on then, Dan. What's your thoughts on this one, mate?
I must say, I'm in agreement with the guys. I think Man U should be winning this. Right, aside of that. But, I mean, football's a funnier game as well, so... but you don't know what Man U going to do. But I think with what they have got, they should be winning this. So I'm going for a 2-1 Man U. But I think Burnley will stall, but I think they've just got enough just to beat them.
Okay. See, I've got a slight problem with it because I don't see where the goals are coming from with Burnley. It's like I don't see where the goals are coming from with Brentford either, if I'm honest with you. But I don't see where the goals are coming from with Burnley. And as much as I hate to say it, I think it's 2-0 Man United this weekend, I think. That's what I'm going to go for. But that's my reasons. I just don't see where the goals are going to come from from Burnley. So, Mr. Tom,
I'll give them their credit just quickly.
Yeah.
The fact that we all sat here, and Richard's got it narrowed down, but I'm pretty sure that we all sat here and basically went, Sunderland are beating Burnley last week.
Yeah,
I
think we did. I think we did. Yeah, I agree.
And Burnley won.
Yeah.
So I'll give them their props. The fastest it's probably ever been for the promoted teams to get a win on the board.
But if they beat Man United, Mr. Tom, it's not a bad thing, is it?
It's a good thing, some would say. It wouldn't make me sad.
Right, Mr. Tom, I'm going to do 2 more games and then we'll get your question ready. All right, mate?
Absolutely, no problem. Let's do it.
Okay, so 2 more games and then Mr. Tom's general knowledge question, guys, is coming up. You'll have to put the answer in the chat, or if you watch this later, put it in the comments if you watch it later on, yeah? But if you watch it later on, you're going to find out the answer. So it might not work, but there we go. Right, the next game is Sunderland-Brentford, guys. Mr. Tom, go first, please.
I've got that as a simple 1-1 because I don't think either are going to be particularly strong. And but at the same point, someone's got to get something, and I'm going to predict them to neither of them will be happy because Brentford will want the points, Sunderland will want the points, and none of them will get the points. They'll get a point.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Right, let's go to Dan.
I think looking at it, I think it should be. I think Sunderland will win 1-0. I think being at home, obviously the one first game there, the crowd will be up for it. Brentford, they're not really strengthened with their attacking quality as much, but I think Sunderland being at home and with the home crowd, I think that might just give them that extra push to go and get 3 points. So 1-0 Sunderland.
Okay, mate. Fair enough. Richard?
I was looking at the draw, but I think we where Sunderland's strengths lie this year. 2-1.
Okay, cool. Nice one. Oh, what do I do? Let's see. 2-1 Sunderland. Like, I agree with you guys. Home advantage. They had a good first game in the first week. I believe they're quite a strong side. They've got Xhaka in the midfield as well, which is going to be a big plus for them. So I'm going to go 2-1 Sunderland, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Right. The big one, Mr. Tom. You've got to go first on this one. Leeds United, Newcastle on Saturday. Give it to us.
Obviously, it'll be very difficult, but at the same time, I've got it written down as 1-0 to Leeds, but obviously that's more based on the fact that I'm not going to pick against my own team. So at best, I'm going to sit here and go Leeds going to win 1 or draw it, but it'll be 1-0 to Leeds. I hope it will be very boring, like we tried to make the Arsenal game very boring. Found it miserably, but that's football. But yeah, I've got 1-0 Leeds, but I don't expect to get a lot of Leeds are going to wins coming my way. And
but at the moment, mate, Newcastle have got problems. They've got big problems at the moment. The confidence seems to have been drawn out of the team because of the Isaac situation. So this could be the best time for you to get a win against them, mate. What do you think?
Annie Gordon's suspended. Isak ain't playing, or very unlikely to be playing.
Mm-hmm.
They're there for the taking, but at the same time, that would be if I pretend my own team hasn't got issues of its own.
Right, yeah.
Watching them last night against Sheffield Wednesday was like watching 11 strangers having a kickabout for the first time.
Is that how it felt, mate? Is that genuinely how it felt?
Leeds had 80% possession and went 1-0 down. We dominated the Sheffield Wednesday children, but that was the problem. Their goalkeeper had a career night, let's just say. Saved all 3 penalties. He made 3 saves in injury time for Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who, if you would have told me that Dominic Calvert-Lewin had had a bet on Sheffield Wednesday to draw that match 1-1, I would have believed you, because he should have scored, and it's criminal. It's criminal. But still, in all seriousness, I obviously, I'm not going to be totally down on it, but at the same time, it'd be delusional to sit here and go, yeah, we're going to destroy Newcastle. Well, no one's going to destroy this Newcastle team because they work very hard as well. But
yeah. I mean, if Isaac was on the pitch, it'd be a different story, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah, I'd be like, I'll be googling the rules of football. Like, is there a way to put like a 20-man wall on?
Is there a loophole that we can exploit? Yeah. Richard, your thoughts on this one, mate? Leeds Newcastle.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that Gordon got himself sent off stupidly, it was reckless and dangerous, and no need for it, given the game state. I just don't see at Elland Road Newcastle having enough. I've gone for a 2-1 Leeds home win. I just think that Leeds have.
I'm just paying Richard. I'm paying Richard on the head because he's pleased me.
You're getting a pat on the head, Rich.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, it's. I just think the fact you've got Calvert-Lewin and you have got some sort of forward line that can score when you're at Elland Road. I think you'll shade that.
Okay, that's cool. Dan, your thoughts on this one, bro?
I think that it's similar sort of thing. What I think to the Sunderland match, that Leeds home comforts. Newcastle, obviously, as you all said, with the whole Isak debacle, and Gordon getting sent off very, very daft. Like, it's why lunging like he did, like, I never know. But obviously, he's on about 3 games now, so obviously they got one fit strike if I believe, if I'm thinking right. So they're gonna have to switch it up. But I think they have got massive issues going on at the club. So when I look at it, I think I can see I'm torn between it, to be fair. I can see it either being a dual 0-0 or Leeds winning 1-0. But I think after the weekend and last night, I got to give 1-0 Leeds just to give Mr. Tom some hope.
Get out of the way, please, so I can pat down on the head, give him what he deserves. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, Newcastle can still score. They proved it against Liverpool. It's just that wonder goal from a 16-year-old that messed them up. Jeez, this is a hard one. I'm going to go. Sorry, Mr. Tom, you're not going to give me a pat on the head. I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle, mate.
But he's in the right position to kick you in the balls.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. Sorry, mate. I don't mean to, but I just
always rather full house there, but
no. Because I tell you why, it's the Arsenal result that's made me think. Hold on. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest. You know.
I'm just happy I've got the win against Everton to get on the board. But
yeah.
Didn't expect anything out of Arsenal or Newcastle in all seriousness. But
so, Mr. Tom, it's time for your general knowledge question, mate.
Oh, excellent. Well, let me try and think how I'm going to word it in the form of a question, because I know the answer. So the question, I will say the argument is, what did Cristiano Ronaldo achieve in 2016, which I don't think any footballer has actually achieved ever before? In 2016, what did Cristiano Ronaldo achieve that, don't get me wrong, another footballer may have achieved it, but I was very surprised if it's true. But he did something which I doubt any footballer's ever done.
Right, okay. So that's, get in the chat if you know the answer. Don't Google it. We only want you to use your brain power. Give us the answer in the chat if you know it. I think it was had the most testosterone in a football player ever recorded?
Let me check my statistician. But
I know I'm wrong, aren't I? It was a guess. It was a guess.
Unfortunately not. It's a great guess. I
Rich,
do approve of comedy guesses as well.
Do you want to
But
have a guess,
no.
Rich?
But there is a legitimate answer to this. He did something in 2016, which I don't think any footballer's ever done. It's mental what he actually did.
Yeah, I get that actually. To be fair.
Yeah, I mean it's got to be scored a hat trick for like 5 or 6 different clubs, isn't it? So, or something silly like that.
Yeah.
That may be true, but in 5 clubs in 1 year?
No, it's across his career, and it's in. So, I mean, you've got it's only 2 continents because it's Europe and Asia and Africa. Isn't
That's
it?
3 continents, mate.
No, Europe and Africa.
All right. But did you not say Asia as well?
I was going to say Asia, but Abu Dhabi isn't Asia, is it?
Dan, do you want to have a guess?
What with Ronaldo with the East? Oh, I reckon. I'm not sure to be fair. It's a tough one for me.
You're allowed to say pass. It's all right.
Now you said it.
Anyway, we'll leave the people thinking on that one, okay? Right, so we're going to go back to the last few matches, guys, all right? 1 second. Who did I do last? I did Newcastle Leeds, didn't I? So there's 4 more matches to go, okay? We've got Brighton Man City. Richard, do you want to go first on this one, bro?
Yeah, I mean, tough one, but I've gone for 3-2 City just because Haaland loves scoring goals against Brighton.
Right, okay. Hold on, Emerson's got his... Sorry, Rich, before you carry on, mate. Emerson's got his answer there. Holds the record for playing in the Champions League.
He may have done, but it's not the answer to this.
Good luck, Emerson. Have another go, mate. You can have as many goes until the show ends, mate. All right.
But didn't he break the Champions League record for goal scoring?
He probably has done, yeah.
But it isn't this one. Go on, Richard. Carry on, mate. About the game we were on about, mate.
Yeah, I just think Haaland will get a brace here and it'll win 3-2 to
Right.
Man
Okay.
City.
Haaland. Sorry, Emerson agrees with you. He's gone for a Man City win. So there we go. Dan, let you go first on this one, mate.
I think, going off what Richard said, I completely agree. I think City will want to bounce back from last week's game. The Spurs game, right? Shadowed that because they wouldn't want to get into bad habits again. Obviously, Brighton, they lost at the weekend. They will want to bounce back, but I think City will have enough just to beat them. So I think 3-1 City.
Okay, mate. Have you gone yet, Mr. Tom? Mr. Tom, it's your turn. Sorry, your turn, mate.
I'm surprised because I'm looking at what I've wrote and it's pretty much what Richard has wrote because it's Brighton. I've got Brighton 2, Man City 3. And my rationale for it was basically losing to Tottenham will be enough to piss anyone off. So they'll punish someone and they happen to be playing Brighton next and Brighton are ripe for being punished.
Okay, fair enough. Brighton. Fair enough. I don't know because they lost to Tottenham. I think they could lose to Brighton. I'm going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go 2-1 Brighton, Richard. I just think hopefully they're on a downward spiral. I know it's Man City, but hopefully they're on a downward spiral and it might just happen.
I'm starting to wonder whether in future I need to send my predictions to Richard beforehand just to prove that I'm not copying his picks. I'm
sure you're not, mate. I'm sure you're not. We'll give you the benefit of the doubt on that one. Right. So that was where was it? Brighton, Man City. Because I think Brighton are a better team than maybe they get credit for. So that's why I think they might just nick it. They could just nick it. Well, Dan, this got to be a guaranteed 3 points for you, isn't it? Nottingham Forest, West Ham. What's your thoughts? That's on Sunday, by the way, at 2:00, guys. What's your thoughts?
It should be a guaranteed win. I think I'm hoping that sort of bounce back effect after the Chelsea game. They had it against Wolves last night, personally. I think home soil, but down at City Ground, West Ham will be like really, really itching to put Chelsea behind them. But I think with our quality and that, I mean, we've shown it against Brentford. I mean, we've shown it towards the end against Palace, even though it was you. West Ham, they're going to be vulnerable at the back. I mean, they even tried to put in an offer for Sandari from us this week, and we rejected it. So that how bad they think they are defensively. I got to back my team right, shout that. So I'm going 3-1 Forest.
3-1 Forest, Rich. Get that one written down, boy. Mr. Tom, I'll come to you next, mate.
I very rarely have I ever been more certain of a Nottingham Forest win. I've got written down 2-0 to Forest.
2-0 to Forest. Chris Wood, is that Chris Woods to score both?
I think it's probably going to be Callum Hudson-Odoi at some point popping up.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could say Chris Wood. I just think, so I've now said this in the back of my mind. It's like, what if Jared Bowen scores in the first minute of the game?
Yeah, yeah, that could happen. That could happen as well, couldn't it?
Quite easily happen.
Yeah.
But I genuinely think Forest are comfortably getting through this.
No, go on, Richard. Let me get your thoughts, mate.
West Ham are dog shit at the moment, and even though Forest aren't what you call an overly goal hungry team, I've gone for a 3-0 because West Ham are that shite.
Forest to take it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if Chelsea can beat them, was it 5-1? Chelsea beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3-0 Forest for me. I think it's a nailed on 3 points for you there, Dan. I really do. And you've got to take these results when you can get them as well, haven't you? Do you know what I mean? And,
yeah.
You know,
and like I said earlier, you got to win your own games and pick up what you can away from home. And it got to be a guarantee for me because I think West Ham of that, they're absolutely awful at the minute. And I think Forest on the hard. I mean, I shouldn't have said we concede, but I think we're first trying to really, really expand our game. And I think we have got a mistake in us still because we are trying to progress on how we do play. But I think obviously we've had Hudson-Odoi scoring now, Chris Wood doing Chris Wood things. I think and always getting goals and assists. I think and Dishrat doing Dishrat things. I think we have got enough quality in that front four, plus with Anderson to actually give West Ham a good game. And if we keep Jared Bowen quiet, and anything can happen.
Fair play, mate. Fair play. Emerson's gone for a draw. And he's also got another answer to your question, Mr. Tom. Here we go. You ready? He played 900 senior appearances, and for Mr. Tom, who was the? He's got a question for you, Mr. Tom. All right? Who was the Arsenal player to play for Leeds United?
What, Ben White?
Well, there's one. I've got another one actually.
David Seaman used to play for Leeds.
Didn't David O'Leary as well?
That's true.
So there's three. There's three answers there, Emerson. But has everybody spoke on that game? You haven't you? Just double check and make sure I ain't. Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
everyone.
Right, so that was right. We've got 2 games left, guys. I'm going to leave our game till the end. So the final game before the Arsenal-Liverpool is Aston Villa, Crystal Palace. Start with you, Dan. Let's see. Yeah, Dan.
I think that's had that. I think Villa at home, they want to bounce back from losing last weekend. I think Palace, yeah, fair enough. They would have travelled back from the Conference League game. So I can't see it being a 3-0 Villa just on the basis of Palace obviously travelling back from the Conference League game, and Villa will want to bounce back from losing last weekend.
Okay. Yeah, nice one, mate. Nice one. Richard, your thoughts on this one, bro?
Well, I just think Palace. I've been impressed with the way Glasner's kept them ticking over without with the losses of the players they've had. I've gone for a Palace 2-1 win because of that.
Okay, cool. Not a problem. Mr. Tom, the floor's all yours, mate.
I've gone 1-0 for Villa purely because they're home team. Because Palace don't tend to travel well.
Right.
If it was at Selhurst Park, there'd be a lot of. I'd probably pick them to win this one, but just got Villa winning a very tight and boring game, Emery style.
No, I get you. Ollie Watkins hasn't really turned up yet, has he?
He will.
This is a hard week to pick the results, to be honest with you. It's because Palace, they are on a bit of a high. Obviously, FA Cup and then Charity Shield. And all right, yeah, they've lost Eze to us, I know, and there's other people gone, but I'm going to go 2-1 Palace, Rich. Okay. 2-1 Palace. Right. So we've got down to the meat and potatoes for us, Rich.
Yeah.
It's the Arsenal-Liverpool game. So out of respect, I've got to as the Arsenal fan as I am, you've got to go first, mate. Give us your thoughts.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter how good a team we've got and how shit a team Liverpool got. We just don't seem to get a decent result there. They are vulnerable on the wings, and we have got the tools to hurt them. But because of that history at Anfield, I've gone for a 2-2 draw.
Can I ask you a question, actually? Who do you put against Salah? Do you put MLS or do you put Calafiori?
I put MLS.
You put MLS,
Okay.
yeah?
I might even go Timber and Mosquera, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, Timber's a better one-on-one defender.
I just wondered because, you have to quieten Salah down, otherwise he goes a bit rampant, doesn't he?
Yeah,
and I wondered who you were going to put up against him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dan, Arsenal-Liverpool, mate.
I think if this can be the time for Arsenal to beat Liverpool at Anfield, it'll be this time, because I think, obviously, fair enough, Arsenal have got a couple of injuries. We actually had that with Odegaard, with Saka. Hopefully, I know they're saying about Saka being out for a month, but you never know with how that magic sponge might be. But I think Liverpool are quite, fair enough, they've got a good team, but obviously it has been shown in the last two games that they aren't the best at the back. Like Van Dijk, Finian, probably declining. Obviously, got Conte, who I thought looked a bit dodgy against Newcastle. So I think if this is the time for Arsenal to make a statement against Liverpool, especially at Anfield, it'd be Sunday for me. I think, I don't know, I just got what just came to my mind, and I don't understand a bit daft, and I know it's years ago, but it just brings to my mind about 89 when he beat them at Anfield.
Oh, mate, that's my favourite game of all time, that is, mate, for Arsenal.
I think if Arsenal go there with the right, if Arteta sets his team up spot on, and after that belief that Liverpool are vulnerable at the back, I can see Arsenal winning 2-0. And I know it sounds crazy, but I think with how Arsenal are, and after last weekend result, but Arsenal, this is the time for them to put the Shenanigans off, that inconsistency, that it got to be the season for them to do it. So I think 2-0 Arsenal.
Dan, I'd snap your arm off for 2-0, mate, to be honest with you. I really would. I really would, mate. I really would. Would you, Rich? Would you snap his arm off?
Oh yeah, I'll take a 2-0 win right now.
Yeah, that's a given. That is. Mr. Tom, your thoughts on it, mate?
The score I've got wrote down would be Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2.
Are you going for a draw? Fair enough. Oh, Dan's dropped, but we'll get him back in a minute when he comes back.
Draw.
Yeah. Good old Desmond
The old
Tutu.
Desmond Tutu, yeah? There he is. I'll just get him back in,
Yeah.
Rich. There you go, Dan. You're back, fella. You're muted, mate. Put your mic on. You're muted.
I think my internet just went. That's all. It's
That's all right,
very
mate.
hit and miss,
That's
I'm
fine.
back.
You're back now, mate. That's all that matters. So you don't want to say why it's 2-2, Mr. Tom? Are you being a little bit stubborn?
I just got a feeling that because I think you're both obviously strong teams.
Mhm.
Your team have come out of a result where you basically had your way with us, like we was a lady of the night,
Yeah.
and you overpaid, and you got more than your hour's worth. But in all seriousness, just think it's far too early in the season to sit there and make a definite proclamation that you're definitely going to win.
Yeah.
And there is a small part of me that's basically wanting to subtly punish you for winning 5-0 by basically giving you a 2-2 draw.
Do you know what? I'm going to keep it 100, right? I feel like this, yeah, that I hope last week's win doesn't make us overconfident against Liverpool, because it could do. It could have the reverse effect, and I hope it doesn't happen. I'm interested to see Madueke on the right-hand side if Saka's not playing. I'm interested. I think Eze will play in the number 10. Odegaard, if he is at the game or even he'll be on the bench. Gyökeres will want to keep going after last weekend. My main concern is the left-hand wing. Rich, who would you go for on the left-hand wing against Liverpool?
Martinelli, he loves Liverpool. He loves the game against Liverpool.
I can accept that. I can accept that as well, yeah.
And he also defends really well. So he'll be good in keeping Salah quiet the other way.
I think Zubamendi's going to be really good in this game. And since the season started, Zubamendi has done really, really well, I think. But if you're going to push me for a result, I'd love a 2-0, Rich. I really would love a 2-0. But as I say, it's going to be interesting this week because we're going to see Madueke where he likes to play. Obviously, we're going to see Eze on the pitch, hopefully. Because you can't guarantee anything, really, can you?
No.
And Martinelli needs to shine. If he's going to play, he needs to shine because he hasn't had a good rap lately off of the fans, if I'm being absolutely honest with you. So, yeah, 2-0. Right, guys. Okay, so we've done all the results now. Okay, before we end the show, I mean, we've done pretty well. It's going really well. We have to talk about the transfer window shutting next Monday. Obviously, it goes on for a little bit longer, but the close down day is next Monday, isn't it? Mr. Tom and Dan, one at a time. I'll start with you, Dan. Have you got anybody else coming in? Have you got anybody else going out? Can you let us know?
We got Nuno wants a couple more players. Yeah, said it. New goalkeeper and a couple of fullbacks and maybe a winger. I think we're looking at 2 right backs, 2 left backs. Probably going to get one of each person there. We're after Leicester's left back and RB Leipzig's right back, which I think the way I'm looking at it, they're probably going to be setting fiddle to Aino and Nico because obviously that back forward probably behind Arsenal, probably the best back four in the league. So I think them two. I think we need a third goalkeeper in just so, especially in the cup games, we can give Sales a night off, and we got 2 other goalkeepers. Outgoings, Jota Silva looking like he's leaving to go back to Sporting CP. I know they're putting offers in, and especially with this after a winger from Salzburg, I think his game time's probably going to be in the cup game, so I don't think he'll feature. Josh Bowler, Dennis, I think them 2 will be looking to get moves out. Omar Richards, Moreira, I think I'll be looking at them ones probably more Moreira and Richards. They'll probably get moves, and Jota, Dennis and Bowler, unless if anyone wants them. But I think Dennis is looking partly, he might have his contract terminated. There was some report last night suggesting it. Bowler, everywhere he seems to go, it's not worked out for him. But I think even if he's has his contract terminated, I'd be happy with. No disrespect to Bowler, because I think he is a player, but it's just not worked out for him like the others. So I think that's the latest on the transfers.
Just one more question before I move to Mr. Tom. What is going on with Nuno? Is he going to walk? Is he going to get sacked? What's going on, mate?
It's crazy because I finished work and then all this came out about Nuno's having this issue with like the ownership, and obviously it's been well documented in TV.
Yeah.
I don't think he will walk. Because obviously he won't get paid, so Man Actors will have to sack him. But obviously, Man Actors will know that it will upset the fan base. So, even said after the game on Sunday that he wants to put it behind them. He wants to
just carry on and do his job.
Yeah, kiss and make up. I think it sounded like it was just over the Ahmed Traore deal that Nuno wants him, but Eddie said no. So I think it's mainly over that.
So it's over deals, yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, it's been reported last night that apparently they had a meeting, and the only person that knows about it is them three. So I just hope now that they made up for it and kissed and moved on. But I think if it would have been that serious, he would have been gone by now.
Fair enough. That's fair enough.
And then our local newspaper saying that they might try and change it international bit, but like I said, if it would have been that serious, it would have been gone, and Man Actors probably would have someone else new in by now. So that's
fair enough, mate.
Yeah,
fair enough. Mr. Tom, any business for Leeds? Ins and outs?
We just need to buy 11 players to replace the twats that played last night.
That's fair comment.
I'll keep going on about Sheffield Wednesday. It was such a bad result. They had children in their squad. 9-8 like Arsenal had Max Dowman, then kept giving him the ball every time he came on, type of deal. These Sheffield United players were 15 and defending for their lives because they were literally defending. I mean, don't get me wrong, if Leeds had scored, they wouldn't die or anything. But that's a bit far. But to get back to what Dan was saying about Nuno, which I found interesting, was the fact that I don't believe Nuno will quit the club simply because in modern football, you'd have to be an absolute moron to quit because you're going to get paid when they sack you.
Yeah.
And Nuno loves the club. He loves the fan base. I mean, if you ever ask any Forest fans, and this has been me being anti-Forest fan myself, majority of the fan base will tell you that they love Nuno, like outside that. So, I mean, and I completely agree with you, Tom.
Just found it interesting, because I sit there and I think, when I first got into football in the mid-90s, football managers would literally resign so they weren't sacked because they didn't want to have it on their resume that they were sacked, because it was a mark of a black mark against yourself, sort of thing. You didn't want to be known as you were sacked because your team were terrible. Whereas now, everyone wants to get sacked because it's how you get paid. If you walk away from the club, you don't get any money.
That's true. Yeah, no, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah.
So I've got a quick question for you, Mr. Tom.
Oh, go on, sir.
Yeah. Do you think Daniel Farke will be sacked?
Eventually, yeah, because everyone gets sacked.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a
season.
Mr. Tom turned into an MP there for a second.
Everyone gets sacked. None of these football managers will ever not get sacked in modern football. Nuno will eventually get sacked. The only way you don't get sacked is if you move to another job where you're getting paid more money, presumably. Unless Nuno gets offered a Liverpool job or something like that, he's basically not leaving Nottingham Forest until they sack him.
Yeah, that's true.
That is true.
Right. So, Richard, I'm going to leave it up to you about the Arsenal ins and outs. Obviously, we've got the new defender, and it looks like Kivior might be going. Looks like Kivior's going to Porto. Can you give us any more information, mate?
Well, it's still not done, and he's been in training this week, so it might go up to transfer deadline day, but
Right.
it'll be Kivior and Sinchenko out, and then Hincapi from Bayer Leverkusen in.
Yeah.
Reece Nelson it's either going to be Fulham or Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have inquired. Then last minute loans for Vieira and Lokonga.
That's exactly what Emerson's just basically wrote as well. Des, we will get the Bayer Leverkusen defender and Kivior, Nelson, Lokonga and Zinchenko, and last minute loan for Vieira. For us, and Leeds will get 2 more players, Mr. Tommy says. So there you go. Emerson reckons you're going to get 2 more players. Right, guys, we've nearly come to the end of this one. It's been a great show. Thanks, guys. It's been absolutely brilliant. I love doing these with you. Mr. Tom, will you please give your answer to your question, please, before we go?
Absolutely. My understanding, the question was basically, what did Cristiano Ronaldo achieve in 2016 that no one else has? And the answer is that Cristiano Ronaldo finished with more trophies than games he lost.
Finished with more trophies than games he lost?
Cristiano Ronaldo won the Champions League, the UEFA Super Cup, the FIFA World Club Cup, and La Liga. Sorry, the European Championships.
Flipping heck. That's impressive.
With Portugal. And he lost 3 matches. In the calendar year of 2016, he lost less games than trophies he won. He won 4 trophies in the calendar year.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Right, guys, I've got to say this. Yeah. Good luck to you guys this weekend. Obviously, me and Richard want us to beat Liverpool. Good luck in your matches, guys. And hope you get the results you want. You know what I mean? And, it's been a great show. Really enjoyed it. Thank you for joining us in the chat, Emerson, and anybody else that's been in. It's been brilliant. Richard, your thoughts on the show? You happy with it?
Yeah, brilliant. Loved doing it. This is what we wanted, wasn't it? Rather than fans to come and talk about week's matches and previous week matches. So got to be happy.
Right, we'll do the usual. Where can you be found, Mr. Tom? If you want to be found, where can you be found, mate?
I can be found in dungeon. I can be found at Mr. Tom 28 on Twitter, and I will respond depending if I like. If you look like you do smell a bit, I'm probably not going to respond. But most people.
I'm glad you're making rules, Mr. Tom. I'm glad you're making rules.
You've got to set boundaries, Desmond. You've got to reinforce boundaries.
You have
respect for yourself.
That's it.
I could also be found at Mr. TTW21.
And that's your wrestling channel, yeah?
Yep, where it's semi-regularly. We'll do an old watch like we did on Friday night, and it was good fun.
Yeah. You have a load of lads join you as well. You don't do it on your own, do you? You have a lot of lads join you as well, yeah?
I have Sam Greenwood join me on it now.
All right.
He supports Arsenal, but
good lad.
I'll try not to hold that against him, but
good
still.
Lad. Good lad.
But yeah, no, it's good fun. Because I'm trying to do it earlier in the day.
You can choke hold him.
Sorry, Richard.
I said you can choke hold.
Can choke him. He says choke hold him.
Not since my left arm stopped working, but still. Hello, Emerson. Thank you. I got a program for you from last Saturday. If you want one, do I want a program with the game my team lost 5-0?
Might be a good read. Might be a good read, Mr. Tom. It might be a good read, mate.
The articles surely, but I'll hit you up when I run out of toilet paper. Maybe if there was another pandemic.
So Dan, on social, mate, where can you be found, mate?
Talk Forest TV. I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's Talk Forest TV. I've been in the YouTube chat, so. If you want to listen to me talk nonsense, I'm there. I do a lot of social work as well. Talk about the first team, the B team, the academy, and the women's team as well. So I do a lot of content around a lot of the club.
Lovely, mate. Lovely. Always good to have you two on. Richard, if people want to get in touch with you, where can you be found on the socials, mate?
Well, apart from my local mental asylum, at Gunner Richie 1971 on X and on YouTube, and of course in the North Bank as well.
Yeah. Me, it's Desney Enforcer 47. That's my my ex. You can find me here, obviously, and yeah, I think that's it. So, guys, we've come to an end of another show. Thanks very much for your time, your effort, and in Dan's case, talking nonsense.
What nonsense that notice.
I'm only joking, bro. You're always welcome here, you know that. Rich, thanks for being my co-host, mate. Appreciate it. Mr. Tom, thanks for being here, mate. Always a pleasure.
Next week?
Hey?
Are you coming back next week? What with the international break?
Well,
or you having a week off?
We'll have a think about it and we'll get back to you because I don't know. Do it.
Fair enough.
I don't mind whatever we do. Like,
well, we could just come and have a general chat if you want, or we can review the week that we've just seen. Do something like that.
Yeah.
I'll let you know, mate. We'll let you know. Yeah. But you're welcome on any time. You know that. Richard, thanks again, mate. And to everybody watching, everybody that's been in the chat, and everybody that watches later, take care of yourselves. Look after each other. And oh yeah, forgot. I should plug the shows that we've got on this week. So there'll be a watch along on Sunday for the Arsenal Liverpool game. Me and Richard will be doing that one. Dan, if you're not doing anything, if you want to join us, Mr. Tom, if you want to join us, you can do.
I'll be at football Sunday, so
That's
probably
right.
and I'll be having a few sherbets as well.
Yeah,
so.
that's right. I'll just I'll give you the invitation. But there's a big there'll be a watch along with me and Rich on Sunday, and then there is a big Sunday show on Sunday night, hopefully. So take care till then, guys, and thanks again, guys. Thanks for being on. We're out of here. Peace.